What's up, guys? Leslie Robbins here. The coronavirus pandemic shut down so many businesses, but one medical spa is here to stay and is bringing the magic back to its clients. Miss Julie, here we are at your one-stop shop for mind, body, soul, but things are way different than they used to be. We're masked up, 6 feet apart. How is this even possible in the beauty industry? Explain how your business has survived COVID-19.
Well, first off, welcome to Calabloom, formerly known as Aesthetica Medical Spa and Hydroption. Things have changed quite a bit. How did we survive? Wow. A little bit of luck and also a lot of communications with our clients.
Julie, you said welcome, but it's actually welcome back. Of course, I was here just prior to the pandemic closing down everything. I was here for the beauty aspect, for the hydroption aspect with the sports desk. Athletes get the IV often. COVID hit. The segment never aired. Now I'm excited to be back to show people what you guys were like before and that you're back and better than ever.
Oh, absolutely. Leslie, we relocated in February. We launched Hydroption in February, 1 month prior to COVID. And it was scary. It was scary for all of us.
Even when the pandemic was in full effect, everything was shut down, I'm on your email list. And you were sending out emails to your clients consistently, giving people updates on the business and sending out products if people needed it.
Well, our clients are like our family, Leslie, and I just felt like this is my other family that I need to take care of. And that's why it's so important that we have that communication.
They walk through the doors now. Your business is open. People can come in. What are the procedures? I should show my feet right now because when I came in, I had to put these over my shoes just as you have on your shoes. Everyone that comes in, we're wearing masks. Of course, we're 6 feet apart. What happens when people come in here? Because this business, it's all about personal connection and touching and being very close. So how does that happen in this space?
Well, we wanted to make sure that our space is safe and stress-free. That's one thing that's important for our clients. So first thing we did was when they come in and park, they would have to text us to make sure that the coast is clear. Once we know that the clinic is clear and our rooms are cleaned, we would text back to them and let them know that they can come by. And when they come up, we have them put on the booties, check their temperature, and also use hand sanitizers. As soon as that happens, we send them straight to the room. So there's no traffic. After the treatment, we also try to avoid traffic to make sure that, when they walk out, they walk straight out. We can check them out in the room. We can make their appointment in the room. And it's a stress-free visit.
Let's talk about when the clients are in the treatment rooms. You're doing very close-up treatments. How is this possible?
Well, we implement very strict safety measures. I'm actually wearing a triple layer mask, and we also have a face shield. And so we wash our hands prior to every client. We don gloves. We're very, very careful.
What has allowed you to reopen and maintain such a thriving business while so many other people have not?
Leslie, that's a great question. I have to say it's our loyal clients. They trust us. They know that I'm going to be safe and they're going to be well taken care of. And that's what brings them back. I'm a registered nurse. Medical spas are allowed to open under the guidelines of a medical director. And as a registered nurse, I'm able to perform the facials, the Botoxes, the fillers, injectables, laser treatments, and anything that we have under our service.
When you guys opened, what were some of the beauty treatments that people were craving to get done?
Leslie, would you believe I went through 10 vials of Botox?
Is that a lot?
Oh, huge, huge. I usually use, 1 vial a week or so. We went through 10 like that. We do a lot of grooming needs. Of course, there's another service that is highly popular and it's important at this time is IV therapy. And our sister company, Hydroption, they didn't experience any closure and they've been servicing the community and everybody's been very, very happy.
Oh, I know Hydroption. I know Nurse Israel. When I was here last time, I'm gonna go check in with him to see how things are going now.
That's awesome.
So Israel, Hydroption is the second part of this space. It's IV therapy. I was here back in March, right before the lockdown, but you guys never had to close your doors. Tell me about that.
We are a medical facility under the supervision of our physicians, our medical directors, that we have provided an essential treatments to our community here, to our clients, in helping them stay healthy, providing overall wellness, boosting the immune system through IV therapy, which is a more effective way of receiving these nutrients, these micronutrients, into one's body.
Now, when I was here, it was for my show, The Sports Desk, and I was looking into why athletes use IV treatments. Now it's a lot of people. How is it helping people?
Well, it falls down to the way it's received into the body. When you one take something orally, your GI system or your intestines, your stomach, through the enzymes break down about 50% of what you consume, which only leaves about 50% available for your body to actually absorb. When you go through the IV route, you have 100% bioavailability. That means 100% of the nutrients that I infuse through the IV is available for your body to use. Does it absorb 100% of it? Not always, but in theory, it can absorb 100% of all those nutrients, which your body can now use more effectively.
How are you keeping yourself safe? How are you keeping the client safe?
We've implemented a lot of safety rules here. We do a lot of pre-screening. Once they clear that screening and they come to their appointment, which is only appointment-based, we accept no walk-ins. Then they go through a screening to actually enter the facility. Temperature check for fever. They don our nice little booties and they use hand sanitizers. And of course they have their mask. And then they come on back here into our IV lounge and we only take one person at a time unless they're in the same household. We wear a mask, our clients wear a mask. We wash our hands. We sanitize the treatment areas constantly. Always use gloves and all our equipment is sterile.
What do you offer and has your menu changed now that COVID is here?
Our menu has changed just slightly. We had a name change just for the treatments just to really emphasize what exactly your end goal is going to be. So our most popular one that has become popular now in this time and actually very necessary is our immune boosting hydration. We have a blend of vitamins and minerals in that bag of fluid, but our main components are the very powerful glutathione antioxidant, high dose vitamin C, and a dose of zinc. Those three combinations help boost that immune system, get it working at a more optimal level. It helps fight off anything that could potentially attack your body, give you a better fighting chance.
When I was here, I was a little bit under the weather. I had a pretty bad cold, and I felt like I was on top of the world the next day. So it really did make me feel better. But you're not saying, listen, if you have COVID, come get an IV treatment. It doesn't work like that.
It does not work like that. These IV treatments do not prevent you from getting COVID. It does not cure you from COVID. It just gives your body a better chance to fight off whatever virus, bacterial infection you may acquire. Getting the proper hydration does so many wonders for your skin. So you come here for your immune system boost and you walk out with a nice little glow because you're very hydrated.
This place is literally somewhere where you can go to look good and feel good.
That's correct. We try to tailor everything that we do here to help you bring the best version of you out.
At the top of the morning, when most people are logging into their computers and checking voicemail, Janet D'Artois is hitting the streets, canvassing for what doesn't match Torrance's vision of environmental quality.
We do a lot here in the city. We want to present a clean feel for the city.
As one of the city's 8 environmental quality control officers, she monitors residential neighborhoods, commercial developments, and construction sites to make sure they're adhering to the city's municipal codes and aesthetic standards.
You'll see with a lot of our commercial sites, the signage is uniform.
When back in the office, her focus shifts to reviewing commercial and residential plans for new development and renovation projects.
Looks like some remodel going on a single-family residence where they're going to be creating an ADU as well. And we're going to be checking out these setbacks because they do have a patio cover. This is an example of a property with some overgrown vegetation. The bulk of our job is following up on complaints from residents here in the city, and those can go from property maintenance, overgrown vegetation, trash, debris, just hoarded out conditions, cars parked on the lawn. This is obviously a hoarder situation, and this is what it looks like after a little assistance from the city, because sometimes our residents just need a little bit of help, and that's what we're here to do with them.
Take a listen around Torrance and pay attention not to what you hear, but to what you don't hear. A big part of Dartois' job is noise abatement, both here at the airport and around the city.
That's an aircraft, so this is what we listen for. This is the distinction between what sounds we're listening for and what sounds we're not listening for. And this aircraft went over one of our noise monitors, and he was within our allowable levels. So he's perfect, he's good to go.
And if you're not in compliance, you typically have 15, 30, or 60 days to get there, or receive a follow-up call or visit from Dartois.
Environmental, this is Jana.
But for Dartois, it's all part of her mission of keeping Torrance looking beautiful.
I get to see the city. I get to see how the city develops, and I get to drive through and I see projects, and I've worked on that plan. I'm like, oh hey, I helped with that. I love getting to see that come up in the city.
And thanks to Dartois' work, Torrance shines a little brighter. For Torrance City Cable, Colleen Farrell.
Hey everybody, I am Rhiannon Trutanich, and this is Popeye Trutanich, of course, and we are hard at work from the comfort of our own home, right Popeye? This is pretty much how we spend most days these days, and while working from home with your dog is so amazing, you get to spend more time together, it can be more relaxing. And if you're like Popeye and me, you might wear matching outfits with your canine companion. But of course it's wonderful and it's great to spend more time together, but working from home with your pup can also come with a couple challenges. So we're gonna talk to you today about how to navigate those and how you and your dog can have the best time working from home together. So the most important thing to remember when working from home with your dog is to keep your dog on his or her schedule. Of course, normally you have a schedule for you and your pup, taking your dog out before you leave for work, giving your dog breakfast, when you get home, going for a walk, giving your dog dinner, whatever it may be, you guys normally have a schedule. So it is important to keep your dog on that schedule even when you guys are home together all day. You can write one out or you can type it up on your computer, save it to your calendar on your phone, put it on the refrigerator, whatever you prefer, just make sure you have it so you can refer to. Take your dog out in the morning before you start work, have designated bathroom breaks, have designated meal times, carve out some time during the day, 10 minutes here or there, just to spend a little one-on-one quality time with your dog, or a 10-minute break when you can take your dog out for a quick little walk around the block, or even to just throw some toys around in the living room or in your backyard, but really make sure that you have all those things listed just so that the day doesn't get away from you and you make sure that your dog gets the proper care that he or she needs. So the next thing to remember is to keep your dog occupied. Your dog might get a little restless or jealous if he or she is anything like Popeye. When you're busy working, you're on calls, you're on online meetings, whatever you're doing, you're working. So you're gonna wanna make sure that you have some things on hand to help your dog during the day so he or she just doesn't start
making too much noise or maybe chewing some stuff. You really want to keep your dog entertained. A great way to do that is Bark actually makes these amazing super chewer toys. They're super sturdy. They're pretty heavy too. And they're wonderful because they don't make any noise. So imagine you're on a conference call, you're on an online meeting, the last thing that you and your colleagues want to hear is a squeaky toy going nonstop because your dog's playing with it. So these are a great alternative. They actually have holes in them and you can put either some little training treats, some kibble. You can even put some all-natural peanut butter in there. Just, of course, make sure it's all natural. And this will keep your dog entertained for hours. Popeye absolutely loves these. In fact, he was sniffing them a few minutes ago, wondering where his all-natural peanut butter was. So they're wonderful. They're from Bark. They're called Super Chewer toys. They come in all different fun shapes and sizes, and I bet your dog will love them. So this next tip came from Popeye himself. It is to designate fun time for your canine companion throughout the day. So fun time is whatever that means for you and your pup, whether that's carving out 10 minutes in the middle of the day to go for a quick walk, to throw a toy around, whatever that may be. Carve out some time for that because it's really important not only for your dog's well-being but for yours as well. There's also another thing that you can do. You can sign up for a monthly subscription to BarkBox. BarkBox is amazing. They send these awesome little boxes. You can pick the size on their website and they're filled with treats and toys for your dog. And it really gives you and your pup something to look forward to each month in the mail. You can also gift one to a friend. And it's great because as we're trying to stay home as much as possible during this time, you don't have to leave your house to get one of these. You can just go online to BarkBox and you can sign up for a couple different subscriptions, however many months you want to do, and you can really kind of have a little something for your pup to look forward to and kind of brighten his or her week when it arrives. And it's great because each box has a different theme, which is amazing. I mean, I love getting this and getting to open it and being like, Popeye, what's going to be in here this month? Sometimes I think I'm slightly more excited than he is. No, I'm not, but he's normally much more excited. So this box was the Barkies. The Barkies. The 99th annual Barkie Awards. Popeye, were you up for a Barkie this year? And it's really cute because there's all this little cute pictures and fun stuff, sweet little note. And it's amazing because not only are there awesome little toys in here like a Barkie. This is phenomenal. Best original smell. Popeye definitely got that one. There's different types of treats. It's a great way to try new stuff for your dog. Oh my goodness, this is going to look phenomenal on you, Popeye. It's really, really cute and it's really, really fun and it kind of gives you and your pup something to look forward to. Oh, now we got his attention. These are the best banana actor oven baked dog treats, banana and coconut, best documentary duck dog treats with mango and carrots. These are amazing. Yeah, I think somebody wants one. But it's really great and you know, like I said, it just gives you guys something to look forward to, which is so important for both your well-being and your dogs during this time. So definitely check out BarkBox. Okay, in this house right now, it is snack time in our schedule. Popeye's favorite time of the day, of course. Mine too, who am I kidding? So we're gonna see if the best documentary duck, carrot, mango dog treats are going to win a Barkie in Popeye's book. What do you think, Popeye? Oh, I think that these treats just won the Barkie of the Year award for Popeye. Isn't that right? So please give some of these ideas a try. We'd love to hear from you if you do. You can tag us, as always, on social media using the hashtag Hardworking Hounds. We hope that you and your pup enjoy the extra time at home together, and please stay safe.